Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble. If you were watching yesterday you would have seen we've been able to create Obsidian, and now we've got to create a great big tank. Yes, hello and welcome. I've tidied up a bit from yesterday, and that's about all I've had time to do. So if we jump into the game, this is where I am. I've just been stacking some stuff away. Now, I wanted to show you... Oh, I can put my wrench away as well, can't I? Yeah, it goes in the right place. Okay, fantastic. Right, we've got this. It's working. It's already made 37 obsidian to the extent that I've had to turn it off. Now, if you don't know about these things, you can actually turn them... You can use redstone to turn it on and off, but you can either ignore redstone and that'll start it working, or you can set it to high and that'll stop it working, which is really useful if you don't want to use the machine again and again and again and again and waste power and energy or storage space. So let's take these 37 things that we've got here and we'll run over here and we're going to have a look at these open blocks chests, and we're also going to have a look at what I've done with the liquid XP. Now, you can see this looks a little bit different than I had it before. I actually have a secret door here which you can go into, and if you'll see what happens is the drain, which is there, is now being taken out of here and into this massive big tank here, which is which I need to be much bigger, and we're going to store all of our XP in here, and then when we want it, it's going to be piped through this pipe along here onto this little gadget here, which is an XP shower, and that's controlled by this, so I can turn this on and off. So if I stand now on this grate, you see, and you'll see at the bottom of the screen my XP is going down, but the XP in this bucket up there is actually going up. Isn't that great fun? No, I can tell you don't like it very much. Okay. So there we go. That's done. And perhaps, just as a thought, perhaps I want to get all of that back. All I've got to do is stand under here, flick the switch, and it drains everything back into me again. It's really nice, really simple. You don't lose any XP by doing this if you just wait for the whole thing to fill up. Just like this, nearly there. There we go. That's where I was before. Turn that back off so that when we put XP in there. And the reason this is important is because we're going to be creating our own XP farm. And that means that enchantments are going to be much easier in the future. That's what we're looking for. So in order to do that, we are going to need to do more of these open block tanks. Hence, going and getting the obsidian. So let's rush over here to one of these things and look up the tank thing again. Tank. Open blocks tank, there you go. And it's this stained glass in a cross and obsidian around the outside. So let's see how many I can do with this 37 obsidian that I've already got. I can do about 9 of them. Now, I now need glass, which I had some glass. I've got lots of glass in here, you'll see. Which can be the thing. I've done that completely wrong. Let me just fix this, because what I should have done is that, and I didn't do that. Okay, so there we go, and like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a fair amount. I'm gonna get 18 of these. And what I'm gonna do with the open block tanks is I want to fill in this area here. Well, you can see why, can't you? You know, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave a gap because I'm not entirely sure about that. Okay. So this is just, you know, placing tank blocks. It's not very exciting, I'm afraid. We've run out, so I'm going to need some more. I'm also going to need to undo that, and you'll see what's down here. What we've got this other level are these pipes that are actually going to pipe away the XP. So we're going to need other things to go on there as well as that. So and actually I want to take this tank probably out to, let's say, here. So there's a fair amount of stuff I still need to get for this. Not apart from the servos and these temperate fluid ducts and things like that. The fluid ducts were what we were using yesterday in order to make these things. So let's craft a couple of those. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. We've got 16 of them left. So I can go around here and I can go that one. We're going to need one there, 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 there. And we've only got 3 left. And it seems a bit silly to do another one. Okay, so we'll finish it there, which I know looks a bit odd, but we're also going to need, let's tunnel that out so that I've got somewhere to stand. Because we're going to need to change these things from being normal servos into the other. And if you remember, yesterday I had a special wrench. Well, that's what we're going to be using. So let's take off that and that, and let's go and have a look and see how to make a servo. Now, what we're using is, I want to say thermal dynamics, but that's not right. We need these servos, you see. They don't need to be hardened for this, but we do need some glass, some iron nuggets, some normal iron, and some redstone. And we are going to need... Oh, now, just have a look and see how many that's for. That's for 2. So we can divide however many we need by 2. We need 3... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 8 we need in total. Excuse them. Coughing and stuff. Let's go and get our servos on. Oh, that's left for that. Okay. Servos. Here we go. Yay. Iron, redstone, glass, and that. Okay. We need... There we go. Iron is somewhere in here. Redstone is there. Glass is here. And what else did I need? I can't remember. Oh man, no, don't. Nuggets of iron. Okay, well that's fine then. So we need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to need 8 of those. In fact, I can just put a whole stack in, can't I? What else do we need in the survey? We need some glass, which is going up there. And if I run over here, I'll get 2 of those. 2 lots of those. And then those can go in there. And there. And here are the 16 servos that you need, you see. It's all nice and easy. We can now go and add those onto the pipes that we want to do stuff with. Oh, very exciting. Right, now what these do is kind of like the opposite of, you know how in, if you've got the Buildcraft pipes, we've had to build machines to pump stuff out before, but these actually do that for you. They're very simple. They're servos. They do what the servos tell them to. If I go and have a look at one of these ones that's been connected before, which is easier said than done. I have. Yeah, you can blacklist or whitelist whatever you put in there, and it pulls stuff out, and it should be really simple, and it should be sent to ignored. For all of them, that's what I need to do. I knew there was something that I needed to do. You can turn all of these to ignored, and it means that it will automatically pull out anything that comes into these pipes. You don't have to send a redstone signal to any of them. So we're going to do that with all 16. Oh, no, not like that. Like this. Sorry, this is the Dell Bed. And you can tell it's working because I don't know. I'm not sure that you can. I think I might have made that up, but you might not be able to tell it's working at all. Okay, so I think that's all working. Now we need to figure out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's say 15 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 by 4, thank you. Is going to be 40... 60 of these tanks. 60 tanks is going to mean... I'm not even calculating or thinking or anything. I'm just, 60 tanks means 30 lots of stuff, which means 120 lots of obsidian, which means I need to go and back to the game. I need to go and get the obsidian started again. Oops, there we go. Which I can do by doing that. That's going to start generating obsidian again. Might take a minute, but there you go. Okay, our first obsidian should be on its way. There you go. Okay, we can leave that going like that. If it's going to take 30 obsidian here, it's going to take 30 here. That's going to be 60. That's going to be 120. That's going to be 150. Right. I can only do them in stacks of 64. Okay. So... how do I make those? For a start, is that, isn't it? So let's grab that. We might have to do this in sections. We will have to do this in sections. And I might not be able to do it all on today's show. But I might do a bit of it and then finish off. And then do a bit more a bit later on. In the background there, you can just barely hear the sheep. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Okay, so we can do 45, which is rubbish. Let's face it. Let's see how this is going. It won't have got 30 so far. It's got 14 though. It's got 14. It's doing really well. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to probably leave this now. Let it all do whatever it is it needs to do. This is still extruding like a extruder. It's slowly filling this up. Let's see, 18 already, several hundred to go. We've got some sand here, but we need more, so we're going to have to get... I think I've got some more sand in here somewhere. I think it's my last lot, though. There we go. I've got my last block of sand. This we're going to have to put that in there, and we'll let that go. And until next time, I think, unfortunately, that is it. That is all that we have time for. Thank you very much for coming along. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please do hit that like button. If you want to see more of what we've got, please hit the subscribe button. We've also got up there, you can go and check out the streams that I do with Battle Cattle. They're absolutely fantastic fun. And at the bottom, if you want to find out more about Battle Cattle, and you know, who wouldn't, why don't you click on that link and check that out. Until next time, folks, thanks very much for coming along, and don't forget, keep crafting.